Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and this is The Empire Strikes Back on the Amstrad CPC. Now, actually, it's really quite good. I was quite impressed. I was expecting it to be a little bit sluggish, but it's not. It's a vector. It's not vector. It's vector graphics. So it's basically line drawings that effectively look 3D, which is quite nice, actually. It was early days of sort of 3D. You didn't really get what you'd call nowadays with sort of textures and palettes and and all the other bits and pieces to go with three-dimensional graphics. Thousands of polygon counts. It wasn't something that the Amstrad did. However, it's really good. It basically takes you through a couple of parts of the Empire Strikes Back, and I'm not going to bore you with the entire details, because if you don't know what about Empire Strikes Back, where have you been? Star Wars, come on. Empire Strikes Back. So first thing you've got to do is you've got to take your snowspeeder out and destroy the probe droids that are basically trying to find the hidden rebel base. Second, you've got to defend the base, because the probe droids basically win. They get away with it. And then you've got to escape the Star Destroyer that's seeking you out, as Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon. A little bit of shooting to begin with, and then you've got to avoid the asteroids. And it's really good, because this is a follow-on from the original Star Wars game that was created. That was actually really quite nice, because that had the whole tunnel and sort of the tunnel run down to blowing up the Death Star itself. So this is the second one in that saga, but it really plays quite well. So let's go for it. I'm going to go with easy, because I think that's the more sensible option. We'll go with that. That's the way to go. Alright, okay. Executors, searching out for the rebel base. So here we are. And these things, when you shoot their fire, you see, it does things like that, and they've just got one away. You see that little thing at the top, when it fires off, it kind of, it's you can shoot those as well. I'm not doing very well with shooting these, though. You shoot that, look. See? Disrupts their communications. And you got 5 shields, which are effectively your lives. When you get hit by anything that's sort of red, that unfortunately is death. Got to shoot them in the blue part to get these things to blow up. Or I think it's the blue part. I may be wrong. I think it is the blue part. Yeah, it's the blue part. Right, now I think we've passed that bit now, because I think they've launched too many of those. Yeah, we have. Far too many. They now know where we are. So that's it. They are here to attack us. Now, we get a tow cable to shoot these things. So you've got the ATSTs, which is the little armored transport. And then we've got our huge, and if you've seen the movie, they're cool. You've got your AT-AT walker, which is kind of like a big old walking doggy thing, which is made robotic one, of course. Right, I'm going to hit my tow cable now. Hopefully that will catch him. No, missed him. Ah! Did I get damaged? I think I did. Got to spin round now. We're going to hit him with the tow cable. You've got to hit him in the right place to trip his legs over and make him collapse. I think I missed again. Let's get round. Let's spin back round, see if we can find him. Spinning round. Where's this tow? Where is he at? Where are you at? Maybe I have to destroy this one as well. He's not been destroyed. You've got to shoot him through the like cabin. It's like a little cabin section in the front. There's like a little red dot. You can only see from a direction. Yes, got a letter of Jedi. So you've got to do levels in certain length of time. Let's quickly do them, or do them really well, and you get a bonus points. I think it's probably for not getting hit at all, to be honest. I didn't get hit at all on that round, so that was really good. Okay. So now we're launching from Hoth. This is us getting away. This is the Millennium Falcon blasting off. And we're in space. And we got these guys to destroy, so there we go. The second time through, because it's quite easy, because they're only 4 levels. Second time through, it gets a lot faster. And there's a lot more to it. There's I think there's 2 AT-AT walkers and other things. And to be fair, it emulates the arcade pretty well. The arcade version of it is very similar, obviously with a much better wireframe graphics, but still wireframe graphics. And I think wireframe graphics are one of those those things that I kind of miss. But they're also old hat as such. That they are quite fun. They allowed you to. I mean, we've got 3-dimensional. three-dimensional TIE fighters coming here. Right. Never tell me the odds, kids. That's what it is. The odds of surviving this are successfully navigating an asteroid field. And it's saying at the top of the screen, it's doing the whole line from the movie. Approximately. Several billion to one, is it? 100 million to one. Han Solo says, never tell me the odds. And so you just have to avoid the asteroids to get out of here. And once you do that, you get another Jedi, because I did that without even getting hurt. It was brilliant, wasn't it? Yay. Haven't quite spelled Jedi, though. And that's that section. This is it, funnily enough. This is it over. It just loops now. See, the Millennium Falcon flies past it. That's not a very good Millennium Falcon, though, I have to admit. Not impressed by that one. Anyway. Especially as it started coloured. Anyway. Press fire. No bonus. And the easy stage. Oh dear. Darth Vader doesn't like me. Right, so we're back to doing the transmission droids. And as I say, it's pure arcade. That's what arcade games need. Oh, I got it. Got that. Got to shoot the heart out of them. Where's these robots? More robots, please. Shoot their transmissions. I am shot the transmissions. Shoot the fireballs. I'm shooting the fireballs on the transmissions. I'm trying to shoot the transmission. Oh, I got away. Get him. I've shot the transmission. I think I lost the shield there. It does get a lot faster on the second time round, so I will. I got it. Last second there. See if I get a Jedi for clearing the level without. I don't think you get a. Oh yes, I have got a Jedi. Well done. Well done, me. Yeah, Jedi. That's a bonus. That's the whole border score, you see. I did it without them getting there, so I still get the next bit because we got to keep shooting them. They're still at the end of the day, they're still gonna launch. Oh, get it! Still winning. Still winning. Oh, liking this. Good run. I'm absolutely brilliant here. Here we go. Ah! Transmission. I think it's just keep going until I have to lose. I think that's the thing. I don't think it's going to let me keep playing that section forever. It's one of these games we need for the arcade challenge, really, isn't it? I mean, the thing about the arcade version of it is, of course, it came with the whole arcade sort of stick as well. It was like a TIE Fighters sort of what are they called? Yoke, isn't it? Is it Yoke? Am I right in thinking it's Yoke? Comments below. You know the rules. Oh, I've blown it up with shooting in the head. Excellent. They haven't got to the shield generators next, which is what the little thing is. That's brilliant. Oh! I'm killing AT-ATs by shooting them in the face. Awesome! Doing too well. Doing too well for my own good. AT-ATs with... Hey! No tow cable required. Just shoot them in the face. Brilliant. I'm going to have this one. This one's definitely a tow cable job because I missed him. Tow cable away! Have I missed him with the tow cable though? It's a big question. No, yes, got him! He toppled over there. You sort of saw him toppling. They're on their way to the shield generators. That's what they're doing. They're marching towards the shield generators. This is my favourite Star Wars. I have to admit, it's still my favourite. Empire Strikes Back is my favourite Star Wars. I like it because everything goes badly for them. And sometimes it's nice to see the heroes not having the best of times. Still not a fan of the prequels though. Not a real fan of the prequels. I just find the young Darth Vader thing a bit. I don't mind them building up the story to it, but I just think I don't know. It just feels like he should have been more of a, you know, badass really than he was. He was kind of. I mean, he was cool. He was a cool fighter and warrior and whatever else. But I don't know. Just. Yeah, not keen. You can miss out the first one completely, can't you? I mean, Gungans. Good God. Jar Jar Binks. Oh. Was this one of the first times, though, that a movie director has been influenced by this, what you might call almost social sort of media and things like that? Because at the end of the day, he you know, Jar Jar's role became smaller and smaller in the new movies. You know, once the new movies arrived, they'd sort of reduced significantly. Oh. There's a conspiracy online, though. I love this conspiracy online. I'll let you Google it yourself, because you know, that's the one to Google. But there is a conspiracy online that Jar Jar Binks is actually the greatest Sith Lord ever. I mean, there's a whole fight scene where he's flipping around with sort of, you know, it's almost like a drunken master, if you know what I mean, with his styling, where he's flipping around with the gun, destroying androids left, right, and centre. And there is, as I say, there is a conspiracy theory suggests that. He may actually be a Sith Lord, which I thought was quite amusing. You must look it up. It's quite funny. I suppose it was possible. It would have been funnier if it actually had been the case, because then that would have been quite cool, wouldn't it? If Jar Jar Binks had turned out to actually be a drunken Lord, Sith Lord, you know, and then stopped that whole you know, and actually went for it and sort of became that kind of I don't know, a sort of Dark Lord of the Sith. You know, that would have been awesome, wouldn't it? You know, if it turned out that he really was a sort of a Jedi, you know. And then the main, you know, protagonist throughout the whole sort of 3 series, you know, and finally, you know, ending with obviously still have to end with the Obi-Wan, whatever else it is, but you know, Jar Jar. I mean, you could mean him up, couldn't you? I'm thinking here of meaning him up. You know, give him a bit of armor and stuff like that. You know, a cool outfit, massive lightsaber. We might actually have made Jar Jar into something interesting. So, but no, maybe not. To be fair, one thing of him, I think I don't know what it was. I know it's a kids' movie, all right. I get it. You know, Star Wars was originally a U and all this kind of stuff, and it's definitely a kids' movie. But the following was no longer kids. Following was adults for the most part at that point. You could have added some adult, sort of more adult elements to it. Oh, these guys are going to get me. So stage 3, you could have added some more adult elements to it, and I don't think it would have affected the general outcome of the movie. I think you would have found that it would have been a cracking movie anyway, or cracking series if you kind of, I don't know. I also didn't like the fact that that you find Anakin and he's sort of 9-10 years old or something. I can't even remember what it is. It just seems a bit, I don't know, a bit forced, wasn't it? No pun intended, actually, there, because I've just got Jedi, haven't I? Just a bit forced, but yeah, it did seem a little bit. Oh well. Alright, here we go. We've got here they are. They're coming now. Oh yeah. We're on to we're more walkers. Oh, shot him through the window. Awesome. Slowed his progress down mightily. Quite a good run from me, this, actually. Does this count as a completed game? Because I've gone through it 3 times nearly now. This is the 3rd time round. I don't know. Oh, he's down. Oh, is he not down? Oh, he's not down. Let's get him with a tow cable. Shields are gone. How's that tow cable still flying off? Look in the distance. Oh, it's going to hit that one. Imagine if it does. Oh, it's down. God, I'm doing so well. This is meant to be a short video, this one. Turned out to be quite a long one. thanks for sticking with me and listening to my ramblings about Star Wars. See, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm also a comic book guy, and the thing about it is, I don't think of myself as a purist. I'm happy to see reimaginings of things. I don't want to see it necessarily exactly like it was. So yeah. It's just to say, Star Wars an interesting in the sense of the prequels. Not my fave. Find them hard to watch, actually, to be honest with you. Anyway. That was The Empire Strikes Back, probably the best Star Wars ever. If you disagree, put it in the comments below, and you'll be instantly blocked. No, I'm only kidding. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Generic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye now.